What is up, everybody? It's over Steve here today, and we're gonna talk about this rumor that is apparently is gonna happen with Game Pass. People are freaking out at what Phil Spencer said during this interview. The same interview where he talked about Game Pass being profitable. He was asked a question: are they gonna increase the price of Game Pass? And he says, "This is what Phil Spencer says. I do think at some point we'll have to raise the prices on certain things." But going into this holiday, we thought it was important to maintain the prices. So it's super vague on what he even responded with, like what's being raised. I'm assuming it's like what else would it be besides Game Pass? Like I don't know. But he makes it vague, so you just guess it. It's not even a definitive answer. But Sony fanboys ran with this nonsense, and now I guess that because they're trying to deflect from Game Pass being profitable, they want to say that hey, Game Pass is going to increase in price, and why are you Xbox guys not angry about this? And I was like, for one, we don't know if this is going to happen or not, and if it does happen, how much is it going to be? It's going to be like $1. That's like, who cares? It's going to be like $2. Who cares at that point? But if it was like a large amount, then that's going to be a different discussion. But for right now, it's just a bunch of fear monger for something that's not even definitive at this point. So this is what this Sony fanboy said. Something I learned today from Xbox dudes is PlayStation 5 console price increase equals greedy and bad. Yeah, that's a big difference. So, like, literally, you're raising the price of an old system by like $50 everywhere else. It's like, there's a big difference right there. Xbox Game Pass price increase equals thank you so much, Daddy Phil. But once again, this has not been confirmed at all, but it's a bad thing apparently, because every subscription service I can think of that's been out has increased in price. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, every subscription service I could think of right now has increased in price over time. So if it does, it just depends on how much it increases by. Like, you got to make the decision you want to keep the service or not. So it's like, I don't know why people treat games subscription services like it's a big difference from like any other movie subscription service. Honestly, if it's still like in your budget, you probably keep the service. If it's not, if it goes out your budget, then you just cancel it. It's not that big of a deal, but these Sony guys make it a big deal. Let's see what people got to say about this. Nobody is praising it. Nothing even happened yet, which is the major thing. Nothing has happened yet. It's just speculation from an interview, a response to an interview. You're just deflecting after being wrong about Game Pass profitability. What price increase are you even talking about? Game Pass has an increase in price. The PS5 has, though. You've already freaking out over a possible price increase in 2024. And then comparing that to a price increase that happened a couple weeks ago to the PS5. Yeah. One is a speculative price increase, while the other one is what actually happened. So there's a big difference there. Have they raised the price yet? Clear difference there, champ. Stop it. Get some help. Now they only defend themselves by saying the price does not increase yet. Yeah, because why would we angry? Why would we be angry with something that hasn't happened yet? That doesn't make any sense. You're literally angry with something that hasn't happened yet. Like, that makes zero sense at all. Care to show us who's happy about a price increase? There's nobody, because even when a assumed follower increase is still the best value. Of course, nobody wants an increase though. Okay, so let's just say, for example, Game Pass went from 15 for the normal one without the online and like 20 for the online one. Is that enough to keep me on Game Pass? I still think it's still worth being on at that point. But once it start getting like above that, then it's like an issue. That'd be the issue at that point. If it starts getting above that price point. But I'd say $5 is the most. They'll probably increase it, and I'll probably still stay on. But if they do more than that, I probably wouldn't be on at that point. Let's see. The same is said about how the Sony fanboys defending PlayStation Plus increases. The increase of the PS5 itself. I remember you defending the PS5 price gouging as well. Yeah, they defended that nonsense, which is like actual real world stuff happened. But this speculative price increase, they want us to be upset about. It doesn't make any sense right there. Reaching as usual, clown. Nah, you're just bad because you confirmed it's profitable. Yeah, that really got under Sony guy's skin that he said, hey, he debunked their dumb narratives that the Game Pass isn't profitable. That's what they're really mad about, to be honest. Bro, you are a bit weird, not gonna lie. Ponies have been doing this for a long time. International Summer for Ponies, for apparently just on their knees giving their wallet to Sony, apparently. Um, is there anyone who actually thinks the subscription service is going to remain the same forever? Yeah, like I said, most subscription services usually raise over time. It's like it just happens that way. But you know, if Xbox does it, it's horrible. You guys should be angry. Like I said, if it's a large amount, sure, you have some valid concerns. But if it's not even that much, then who cares at the end of the day? It's common for them to go up. I never heard of a console increasing its price after launch, though. Yeah, that's the phenomenon right there, where the console actually just increases in price by the first party company. Not like a third party, but that's the first party company increases the console price. That's the new one right there. Sounds like what a PlayStation dude will say. Facepalm. You want people to be mad over something that hasn't happened? Yes, you want people to be raging over something that hasn't happened. So make that make sense. How you gonna be upset about something that hasn't happened? Like, okay. Nobody likes the price increases, but people are used to subscriptions going up over time. Netflix, Crunchyroll, even HBO Max as well too. Disney Plus went up. Yeah, all these things went up over time. So, except it's not increased, clown, and I'm gonna stack up when they do. Yeah, that's the good thing about Black Friday coming up soon. If you are worried about a price increase, you can stack up on these Game Pass subscriptions because they always are like a big discount on Black Friday. So that's that. Um, it's a subscription service. We've seen over years of companies doing similar with their services. The console isn't getting it on the Game Pass. They showed us they are going to keep putting games on it. If I pay an extra $5 for a service I use and my kids can enjoy it, I'm okay with it. Game Pass could double and it's still an absolute steal. I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that. Right now, the return on investment on Game Pass is excellent. That's all that matters to me. If the price increases, I'll consider it if it still is. Well, most people would do. Like, it's just obvious. It's like if people say, hey, it's still in their budget, they're going to keep it. If it's not, they're going to cancel it. I don't see why they're making a big deal out of this. Um, as we have been saying for years, it's a cult. What is he talking about? It was because people aren't complaining about something that didn't happen yet. It's a cult now that you like Xbox. Jeez. It hasn't happened yet, but it probably will. Everything goes up in price most of the time. This is for the toxic Xbox toxic fans. PlayStation is market leader and always is, and also has every generation, including this one. PC has everything Xbox has. Xbox is pointless, and PlayStation is better. Case closed. What? Yeah. Okay. It's okay. So this statement is definitive just because this guy said it. Okay. You can say the PlayStation is pointless because most of their games are going to PC too with that same logic. So like whatever. You're about one of the biggest clowns on this app. You mention Xbox on a daily basis, hating just for some likes and followers, just desperate. Sony raised the prices of games and consoles. Xbox hasn't raised the price of Game Pass. What is this crap you continuously chat? Man, come on, you failed. Your Game Pass doesn't make a profit narrative. It's just funny how they just deflecting like that. They just say any of that nonsense. The Game Pass wasn't profitable. They just want to ignore that and just go to the next thing. Now it's just ridiculous. Like they are just constantly gonna move the goalpost to something else to say, hey, we're gonna get you on this one thing right here, but we're gonna move the goalpost to try to get you on something else to say why that Xbox is bad and is bad for gaming. So it's just hilarious at this point. Like, geez. You think after they just keep taking L after L, they would just stop, but they just keep going with a different narrative to make Xbox just seem so bad. Here, go ahead and take this since all you want to do is dump console war stuff. As he hand him an L, okay. Something else you need to learn is PS5 console price increase equals actually happened, while Xbox Game Pass price increase hasn't happened. LOL ain't even a sure thing. You donkeys are crying. The sad thing is, even if they do raise the price, it's still better than PlayStation Plus. Kind of facts right there. And what is this? Xbox Game Pass being dragged by Sony fanboys with negativity. Wished I did belong to PlayStation first. Jealousy and false info. That's a pretty accurate description right there. Pretty accurate. Console fanboys are cringe AF. You're absolutely pathetic, you sad little Sony simp. Try harder, troll? Yeah, they're just roasting this guy in the comment section now at this point. You're delusional again. You compare Game Pass going up to consoles. How dumb are you? I say F you. Xbox is rich enough. Don't be a follower to this stupidity. That is PlayStation. You're on too much drugs. Lay off the drugs, you idiot. Wow. Okay then. Yeah, so they just, I don't know why they keep going at this point. Like, you saying the most ridiculous stuff and you just get roasted in the comment section. You think they'll learn, like, after they took that big L out of saying that, you know, Game Pass wasn't profitable, but, you know, they just shift on to something else. What's the new thing to make Xbox look bad now? And I was like, geez, it's just never enough for these guys at this point. But I'm going to include it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like for this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.